So when I jump into this case, instead of reading everything going on with this case and doing a long scroll of figuring out what's going on and checking the details tab and all that, right away over here on the right, I've got a problem summary in 2 or 3 bullets. I've got a current status right here of what's going on with this case. And I've got planned next action right here ready to go. And it also tells me that this is up to date. And the next part of this initial widget is that you get this knowledge summary. So you get to see what the recommended answer is to help this case get to the next stage. And right below that, you get to see different sources that has created this. So planned action, what it's doing is it's looking at the summary, it's looking at the current status, it's looking at that knowledge piece, and it's creating this next plan action for the team. So it's this 3-part generative summary that comes in where it's problem, status, next steps. So what's really cool here is that you can browse the different sources. So you can see here I've got knowledge sources connected. I've got past tickets that I can easily jump in here, and I can jump into these past tickets. I can look at my Freshdesk area here, get into past articles that have been started. I can look at just top items that the AI kind of decided were the most relevant to this case. So there's all these different flavors where you can easily just stay right here in the case and jump into knowledge and how you're going to solve this case faster. And then from here, you can just click generate draft response. So right now what this is doing is it's taking all those summary parts that we had there at the top, and it's looking at the knowledge piece too, and it's figuring out, okay, what's the next best way to respond to this customer? And here's our response all queued up for that customer at Stark.com. And you can see here, it comes in with a very nice empathetic tone, shows what's going on next, provides next steps. And then what's great here too is that you can change that tone in this dropdown. But what I also want to show you is that you can translate this to over 30 other languages. This is a great way for your team to support across regions. Let's say that requester is French, and now we've immediately got a response to them in French. And we can, maybe it came in French, right? And we want to switch back to English. And with just a click here of apply, we can do that. So we can easily flip between languages for your whole team. What we're going to look into next is this next tab on the widget. It's usually natural language processing to read through all the details of your case, analyze all those moments, and then tag those moments. So I've got a very rich case here in my demo environment that's showing all these critical issues and frustrating moments, and even a feature request for the product team, which is making this a great case for flagging it to leadership or flagging it to the product team and making sure that they can easily come in here and, as I click through here on this widget, see these moments. And I can see why the attention score is bad, why the sentiment score is also bad on this case, and get right in here on this case and see what's going on. You can see the timeline of when those things happened in the case, so you can see a real progression. And what I think is great about that is it's giving you context into how the case is going as it goes along. Next up, we saw that response assist over here on this other case here, and what that looks like and how translation works and how you can switch tones from empathetic to a more of a straightforward tone, maybe a more technical tone, and you can change that to be your team's flavor. So there's all these tonal options. And then finally, let me get in here into an option I've already pre-populated. You can go back to what's going on with this case. For example, this cloud database is experiencing workflow automation failures. And I can get a knowledge summary pulled from all my connected knowledge sources outside of the CRM and get them right in here into my case. So what you're getting is really a cool combination of tools. You're getting this precision RAG driven, very accurate knowledge tool. You're also getting all these case insights. You're getting the ability to stay inside the CRM in one swoop.